I'm Dave Palumbo, founder of Species Nutrition. I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work and are backed by science. From my earliest bodybuilding days, I believed in only putting the best in my body. And that lives on in the Species Nutrition line of products. We use only top-of-the-line formulations dosed for maximum results and the best flavoring systems available. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution. I'm standing here with the champ, two-time Mr. Olympia 212, Keone Pearson, the best we've seen of him. 200 pounds, solid, ripped. A lot of people were, I mean, you basically decimated that lineup, and we like Sean Colorita. We think he's a great competitor, but you destroyed this lineup.
Yeah, man, I brought my best, you know. Like I said, we took the critiques from last year, just coming harder, denser, more depth in the back, and just overall more development everywhere, and that's what we did, and we executed tonight, and we killed it.
The conditioning was night and day. It was like unbelievable. I mean, you were like, you couldn't have been any better.
Me and my fiance like to say hashtag Stairmaster. Stairmaster is king.
How much Stairmaster was he doing?
18 weeks out.
45 minutes a day, maybe a couple minutes extra sometimes.
Sorry.
Every day for the past 18 weeks.
Are you really the whip cracker?
I wouldn't like that phrase, I don't think.
No, but I heard he said that you trained him.
I do, yeah. I mean, it's collaborative, but yes, I make the program and I push him in the gym where I'm his only training partner.
Now, you trust her that impeccably.
I mean, we've been training for 2 years every single day, so.
What made you say to yourself, you know what, this girl knows what she's talking about?
Well, girl or male, doesn't matter. People, if you know your stuff, you know your stuff.
What made you think to say all of a sudden that you were like, she really knows her stuff?
I mean, she has a background for it.
Yeah.
She's been doing it longer than I have, so you know. So, I mean, knowledge is power. Knowledge is everything, man. I'm always open to learn. I think that's what makes a great athlete.
Right.
Being able to learn. Being able to learn. Doesn't matter who it is. Just learn, and if it works, go with it. And exactly what I did.
He is a consummate athlete. You tell him to jump, he says how high, how far. You tell him to lift something, he's very proprioceptive, like he knows his body very well.
I can tell he has good body awareness.
Very good body awareness. You could see on the posing, right? So if I tell him elbow in towards this, he knows exactly what I mean. It's so easy.
What's Kai Green mean when you call that out on stage? I saw that. She was behind me.
So we're both bodybuilding nerds, and we study a lot of video, and just like in football, we watch the tape. So we watched a lot of Kai Green battle, and we watched his back posing. We wanted to make sure that Keone brought no gap in his legs in the back poses, and he was as wide as possible. So we studied guys like Kai Green to perfect that back pose, especially downstairs in the legs. He was unbeatable. Right. I didn't see anyone even in the open.
No, it wasn't even close. You could have placed top 6 at the open. Let me ask you this question. When someone tells you after you win the Olympia last year that you need to be tighter, sometimes it's hard to accept constructive criticism. You're like, I just won the show. What made you say, you know what, I'm going back to the drawing board and I'm going to bring a better look?
Well, I think if you're a very competitive person, you always want to be better no matter what people say. Honestly, I don't care what anyone say unless if it's not Tyler or Steve, I don't care what anyone else say. Because at the end of the night, those are the guys that's judging me, those are the guys rewarding me, telling me and still at the end of the night.
But there's some guys that, you know, I would like to believe I know what I'm talking about. There's some guys in the industry, but it's hard sometimes, though, I understand, because you're like, man, I just won this show, and these guys are saying, I need to do this or that, but you were smart enough to know that, you know what, I got to bring a better look if I'm going to beat Clarita.
Yeah, always a better look. Like I said, I don't listen to what outsiders say, what they want me to do. I don't care. If it's not the judge that's rewarding me, I don't care. That's just how I roll.
How much tighter, I mean, how much harder did he have to work this year to get this level of conditioning versus last year?
I think it was a continuation of what we did in 22 going into 23, but I will say it was a time thing. He got the flu that we all got in 22, and he lost a lot of traction in his health phase. He did not get above stage weight for like 3 to 4 weeks. post
setback. Yeah.
So it set back his off season, and we had some, bumps in the road, but he pulled it together to win 23. This time we had absolutely not one skipped day.
How much more did you weigh this year than last year?
I was 199 last year. This year I was 201.
And you were way leaner. So what do you think? You put about 5 or 6 pounds?
I think 5'6".
Yeah,
That's what we.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
29.
Still a baby. You got your best years ahead of you, my friend.
Yeah. That's why I don't try to rush and listen to what others say. I just try to stick to the plan and stick to our plan and take it slow and steady. A few pounds every single year makes a huge difference on my type of physiques, and you would know that.
Yeah.
So
I know you've worked with a lot of guys. I know Flex Wheeler's worked with you in the past. Who do you actually try to emulate on stage when you're posing? Because you're a really good poser.
I like to say like a more of a Flex Wheeler, Sean Ray hybrid, Kai Green.
Right. So you watch all theirs?
Gotcha. Oh, 100%. I watch all the mock videos.
Steal all their good videos. All their posts.
Yeah, I watch the same mock videos every day. Same old.
It's important. It's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you got to study the films, like you said.
Every day. Every single day.
How do you come back next year and be better than you are now? Because you're so good
There's always room to improve.
What do you think you need to work on?
Well, we'll think about that later. But right now, I just want to focus on this win.
What does he need work on? I don't think he needs work on anything.
We already went over shot by shot after prejudging,
really?
and I circled body parts and areas and exercises. I already have ideas, and I went over Patrick. I already talked to him about it. So we have a plan, but we're gonna let the champ rest and eat.
And you did tell me we're doing 212 next year, right?
212, baby.
You're gonna defend this go for 3 times.
3.
All right. Congratulations on the huge win. You looked awesome up there, and you know what? It couldn't happen to nice people.
Thank you.
Dave Palumbo with Keone Pearson for RxMuscle.com.